Guys, make sure you get to that show tomorrow. Asylum, tickets in my Instagram bio. But before we get too far in me advertising that show for tomorrow, we have a beautiful guest on the Ted Jones World Couch, host of the Loud About Nothing podcast, Sebastian Conelli. Sebastian, what's good, bro?
What's up, dude? This is amazing. I'm so happy to be here.
Dude, thank you so much for coming through the couch. Sebastian, one of the funnier improv performers I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Seriously, bro.
That's so nice of you to say.
Yeah,
and that's rare, because usually improv performers aren't that funny.
No, well, dude, I mean, on the stage, at least you're funny.
No, yeah,
on the stage, you're funny, for sure.
On the stage, not in real life. Real life, I'm a fucking bore, dude, bro.
Okay, so your laugh and my laugh, I think, like, when we get, like, off into a tangent and we think something's really funny, I think we kind of have a similar laugh.
Really?
Like, we'll be like,
you go up.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
You do falsetto for the laugh.
Yes, of course.
I'm about that. How's your cry? That's the question.
My cry is good.
Is it loud like that?
No, I mean, I think I keep to myself, and like I'll do like a like the shaking kind of cry. You know what I mean? Oh, cry laughing?
No, crying.
Yeah, I'll do like the shake. But if I go like too loud with like the laugh, I'll get like caught up and I'll be.
Oh, I get that too.
Something like that.
My cry is really loud.
It is.
And I'm a big guy, and tears are coming. I'm literally so embarrassed about myself when I cry in front of someone, because I just want to be a crier that's like two tears.
Sure.
Every man wants to be a two-tear crier.
Right. Or like you're not really crying. Yeah, there's one just like hanging from the eye.
Full, your eye's just full, but you're so strong you hold it inside.
But bro, when would you cry? You mean like on stage or just in life?
In life.
When's the last time you cried?
The last time Jesus,
yeah,
3 nights ago?
3 nights ago?
I was listening. I'm a fucking emo boy. Between the hours of 2 and 3:30 in the morning, I sometimes turn the lights off and I listen to music and I fucking get in my head, you know?
That's a perfect time. That's like the best time to get in your head, man.
Yeah.
When the wavelengths are just at a different fucking stratosphere, or however you could say it.
I disappear and then I'll lie in bed. And I like crying lying down because the tears don't know what to do on my face. The tears have no idea which direction to go.
So, Sebastian, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Besides being, I guess now we'll say former performer at UCB New York?
Yes, 100%.
Damn, man. So, Sebastian, I saw for the first time when I was taking classes at UCB. Probably like 3 years ago. That probably makes sense.
Yeah.
I was taking classes at UCB for about 4 years, sporadically in between college, and then I really got into the groove about a year and a half ago, or more than a year and a half ago now, like 2 years ago. Yeah. I was about to join one of those freaking Lloyd teams, man. So we were going to have a serious run, or I was going to get really into it. And I've always loved improv, man. And I first saw you, and you make it really fun, dude.
Thanks, dude. I have a question. How much do you talk? So you got on a Lloyd team?
Not yet. No, I was about to try out for a Lloyd team.
That's what it is.
I'm assuming that I would have gotten on. But
this is incredible. Yeah. This is incredible logic that you just go. I was gonna ask her out, but I figured we'd be married, so it is what it is.
I was in my head. That's how it worked.
But, so you were on Lloyd night. Let's just say you might as well just say at this point you were on Lloyd night.
Oh yes, of course.
I love that.
I wanted to be more transparent, but yes.
No, I love that. I'm all about just creating your own reality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If that's what you need to do,
man. We're here.
We might as well just live our dreams.
Exactly, bro.
So what were you saying about improv?
So I just wanted to kind of get your background on improv and when you started, and then coming from Staten Island, how you kind of manifested everything, bro.
I love this. Using the hot girl words. Yes. I love that. Manifested. You don't got to. Any girl that manifests is a piece.
Look at this. I know. Freaking crystals here.
I see you, bro.
Manifesting crystals, dude.
Anyone that fucking manifests, any manifestors out there is hot as fuck, okay?
Look at the fucking squad we got here.
This is it. I totally believe, you believe in, if you like zodiac shit, if you like manifesting, you're my type, okay? Yeah. You're right up my alley, okay? That's what I'm talking about.
Fucking go, dude.
So how'd I get into improv?
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. I did plays as a kid, right? I did musicals and stuff like that. And then I went to college. I went to college for engineering. Fucking hated it. I had no creative outlets. And at that time, let's say the big boy was doing a lot of drugs, okay?
I was doing...
What kind of drugs?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I mean, I've done mostly everything except crack and heroin.
Okay.
So, but I was snorting a lot of pills. Okay. Your boy was snorting a lot of pills in college, which I have to say, don't do because it's incredible. I'm not telling people don't do, it's like, it's very good.
Right.
The hype is there. You know, sometimes
you're talking about like Adderall or like oxycodone.
I'm talking like perks. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was what it was. That's what it is. Staten Island is just filled with kids that snort pills.
Okay.
It's like a serious problem out there. This is what you're expecting from me, huh?
Now, are we getting these pills though, like from the doctor, and then it's going?
Nope.
It's overprescribed, or
nope.
It's on the street.
It's right on the street. I'm dealing with drug dealers. Not $10, 25.
25 for what kind of pill?
Perk 30s.
I had no idea they were that expensive.
Well, if the 30 milligrams of a Percocet it's a very high dose.
So is that like you're good for the whole day after you snort that entire pill, or no?
It depends your tolerance. I mean, a range, like the first time I did it, I couldn't feel my face. I was falling asleep walking around, you know? And then
Xanax. Sorry, bro. I mean, I'm just so intrigued by the drug talk because I had a big ketamine phase too.
Did you?
Like I couldn't fucking get out of for a while. But I'd like to know about how you started improv.
Wait, no. How does someone get addicted to ketamine?
Weird, right?
Right? That's such a weird drug.
So like and as the listeners and viewers know, I had a phase where I was like club promoting, and I got really into cigarettes. No, this wasn't even it. This wasn't
really
even a ketamine thing. So
club promoter, I could see this.
Smoking
this
cigarettes, bro. Never got addicted to cigarettes. Never got addicted to alcohol. I smoke weed probably every day now.
Yeah.
But never got addicted. I mean, am I addicted? Sure. Do I do it every day? Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm addicted. But like, if it's not there, I'm not shaking. I'm good.
Sure.
I can go 2 days without it.
You prefer it.
I prefer it, exactly.
I like coffee every day.
Me too.
If I can't find a cup of coffee,
you'll live.
We'll move forward.
Exactly. So ketamine, I got super into taking it and being alone. Which was like, so it first started with like, not the club promoting phase, but like when I was going out to clubs and stuff, I would take it and I'd be like, what the fuck? I don't know if you've ever taken it, but it just makes you feel like, okay, so if you guys haven't taken it, which I hope you haven't, you shouldn't take it unless the doctor's giving it to you and putting it in your arm before surgery.
It's like good for depression too.
Exactly, yeah. So apparently it just knocks it out.
Yeah.
So maybe that was a little bit of it. It was like at the club, and then I started doing it during the day, and I was like, whoa, this is fucking sick. Yeah. Basically just like everything in your reality when you're on ketamine just is like... Like everything, it seems like everything's 30 feet away when it's like 5 feet away, and things get slower, and you get like a thing in your brain, whatever the hell goes on.
When people describe drugs, it's like the scariest thing, but I see the pleasure in your eyes. Yeah. So when you describe, you enjoyed that. Every listener out there goes, this sounds like a nightmare. Someone's scratching at your brain, and you go, oh, I missed the scratching.
So, like, it just got to a point where, bro, it was so fucking expensive, and like, it was like to the point where 6 or 7 serious months of this. Woo. And then I did like 4 or 5 months where it wasn't as serious. Maybe I would do it like every other day or whatever.
Yeah.
I got to a point
every
where
other day, snoring K every other day. Not serious, you know?
I got so scared, man. I was just like, all right, dude, you need to stop doing this. Like, you're going to die. I just, like, your inner consciousness is like, you're going to die. Even though ketamine isn't something that you die from, and people use it like for PTSD therapy, stuff like that. But like, when you get so hooked on something and it's so bad for you, and like I couldn't breathe most of the time.
Sure, you probably just had chronic sinus infections.
Literally, man. Yeah. Oof. I got over that, and we're fucking here now, dude. But yeah, bro, just a drug addiction is crazy.
Fucking, you know what's crazy? You know what I miss most about doing drugs? The fucking feeling in the back of my throat when I snorted something.
That's weird, man, because I didn't really like the drip.
I love if I didn't feel the drip, I was emotionally disappointed. I needed to feel the drip in order to be emotionally disappointed. But then I started doing comedy, and it saved my life.
Comedy did?
Yeah, I joke about it, but you know what it is? I needed an outlet.
A high.
Yeah, sure. You're bored. When you do drugs, you're always busy. You're busy every moment when you're doing drugs.
How do you mean?
You're thinking, you wake up, I got to do this. Then maybe I go look for drugs. Then I do the drugs. Now I'm on the drugs. Now I can relax. Your whole day is just centered around like, oh, I'm going to go do drugs today. Let me find it. Now we're going to talk about the drugs. Now we're going to do the drugs. We'll complain it wasn't good enough. We'll say it was great, you know?
And you had a crew around you that was probably thinking the same way.
100%. I was the best, and I was like the least problem in the crew, too.
You mean like you'd maybe spend the least, or
Yes.
you'd be like, I have to do this shit, so I can't do the drugs tonight.
Yes.
When your boys would be like, oh no, let's fucking do
I
drugs.
still had a mommy I was scared of.
Right. Okay.
I was
she would never have thought that you'd be doing that shit.
No. She would not approve. I mean, I talk about it now, and I think she sometimes says to me, once, she goes, Sebastian, my mom's a fucking Italian woman from Staten Island. She's not Italian, but my dad's Italian, but I just say shit, fuck it. You don't need to know. She's Italian, okay?
What do you care?
Fuck it. She's Italian in this story, so fucking deal with it, okay? So this Italian woman, she looks, she wears like, she'll wear like a leopard cape. You know what I mean? That's Italian for you,
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
Leopard cape, like fucking sweatpants and moccasins. She's a queen. She went to me one time, she goes, because she like found out about all this stuff afterwards, and she goes, Sebastian. I go, what's up, Mom? She goes, did you ever do heroin? My mom said this to me. And I go, no, Ma, I never did heroin. And she goes, oh, can I ask you something? I go, what's up, Mom? I mean, you already asked a big question, you know? Yeah. And she goes, tell me it's because I was a good mother.
And you told her it's because she was a good mom.
100%.
Let's fucking go.
My fucking mom's
This
a
is
queen.
Conelli.
My mom's never. She never kept. She's an OG feminist.
Oh, okay. So she kept her last name.
Of course.
What's her last name?
I'm not gonna fucking tell you. How dare you? How dare you answer my last name? We got a video camera here.
I'm a quarter Italian, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah, I am.
That's
my
nice.
My mother is half.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so my grandfather full Italian, and his parents, I guess, full Italian.
Where I'm from, it's like I lied about being full Italian. That's why instantly I'm like, yeah, my mom's Italian.
Oh, okay.
Because my
last name's like Goldberg.
Not far off. Not far off at all. Close. I hate how close that guess was. She's not Jewish, but that guess was way too close. But where I'm from, you had to like, everyone was full Italian. Everyone had 4 capital letters in their last name. You know, bro, it was a situation. I had one boy, his dad owned a pizza shop. He would come in. We're 8, 9 years old. The kid would have a 12-foot Subway, 12-foot meatball hero that his father made authentic from Italy every single fucking day.
Damn.
Every day. I mean, they made sausage and peppers in my cafeteria as a child. They did stuffed shells. Everyone's like, oh, the cafeteria food stuffed.
Shells.
They had stuffed shells in my cafeteria. Like, when I was a kid, like, it was really Italy town, you know? Okay. So, I mean, I lie about being full Italian.
But I want to talk, jump back to you starting improv and kind of getting out of your own head.
My sister goes to FIT.
Right? Close to the studio.
Close here, right? And my mom goes, you know what? She goes, Sebastian, you should do an outlet. You know, I'm sure they saw I was floundering, and I liked comedy. They go, why don't you try this UCB shit? And so they got me a class for my birthday. Once they did that, I was I was a half hour late to the first class. Outside smoking weed. I was like, who needs this loser shit? You know what I'm saying? Next thing I jump a few years later, I'm fucking teaching there.
Yeah, dude, that's funny. Like I took it the same way. Like my first few classes, smoking weed before that 3-hour class. Like, what the hell am I doing? Especially, when my parents paid for it as well. Yeah,
my parents paid for the first class. It was always like, if it was a gift, like I would always get a birthday gift for a class, or like a Christmas gift. They go, "What do you want?" When I got hooked, I was like, "What?" They would go, "What do you want?" I go, "A class." I was always asking for a class. That's all I got ever. But I mean, I was just a problem. So you've taken classes. I don't know how many people out there do improv, but one of the first days you're supposed to be serious, and I was just I was like a young. I think I was 19, 20. I forget if I was 19 or 20. But I was a young, like, fucking kid that was just getting high, having fun. And, like, we would do exercises, and I was like, what is this theater shit? I hate this. You know what I mean? And we would do exercises like, be serious in class. Like, let's do scenes where we're just serious and we're not trying to be funny. I couldn't do it. So one time we were doing that, and this was, like, level 1. And they go, okay, do a serious scene. And the guy goes, oh, I'm so sorry about your father. I go, yeah, I can't believe he died. And the guy goes, yeah, he was a good man. I go, well, what are you going to do? He died of, and I turned to the class and I go, ball cancer. And the teacher goes, stop. They go, you can't turn to the audience and raise your eyebrows and just say ball cancer thinking it's funny. So I was just a problem from day one in improv.
How long did it take you to get to the point where you were performing like with stepfathers? Like, I mean, every week, right?
I mean, yeah, I would do Ass Cat and Stepfathers. How long did that take me? That took me 8 years, 7 years. Yeah. I got on the weekends after like 5 years or something.
Okay. And did you do any UCB in LA?
No, never.
You were just in New York the whole time.
New York the whole time. I've never even been to LA.
Did you do stand-up at all?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
people yell at me for that.
So what's the what's the like the improv like is stuff coming back? I see you're doing shows, but like when are we gonna start seeing shows every week at Asylum and shit like that?
I'm doing if people out there want to like the Asylum and want to check it out, I have a show there.
What day? Shout out.
August 20th. It's called New York is Phenomenal. It's a variety show. I'm doing bits up top with my boy Robbie. We got stand up. We got improv happening. We're gonna have a New York local legend. We're getting like people from New York to try to like hype up the city because it's back and stuff like that. Nice. So we had last month we had this guy Lukey Lunchbox who was like friends with New York Nico and on Humans in New York. He was incredible. He was so cool to hang out with.
So you're gonna try and be doing a show
twice. We're doing twice a month. Yeah.
Okay, dope. That's like I think we'll see if we'll move the Ted Jones Comedy Show up to doing twice a month, but quite the feat, man. Good job.
Thanks. And I'm also doing I'm doing Ask like you know that show Ask Cat.
Well, yeah, the improv.
Yeah, the improv show. Okay. So they're doing another version of that, which is going to start in August, and that's every week.
Oh,
I know.
Bro.
So cool. I'm doing that. I'm doing a show with my buddy. I do a show at the Mac. I mean, I'm trying to hustle right now. I miss performing so much.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
I mean, it's like before all this happened, I was on stage 8 hours a week. I mean, that's a chunk of time, you know? So, like, it really took a lot out of me to not do that. So I'm just like trying to get my feet back and fucking doing it. It makes me feel good and bad.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, that's how it's supposed to make you feel, right?
Yes. Comedy, I always say this. Comedy is easy. Doing comedy is hard. So, like, it sucks because you have to be bad in front of a group of people. If I want to go play piano and learn how to be the most amazing piano player, I could go lock myself in a room for 10 years, come out, everyone be like, damn, Sebastian, you're fucking phenomenal, right? Comedy, you have to see every growing pain throughout.
Yeah,
that's what's hard. It's not being funny. It's actually having to struggle and be embarrassed in front of people. That's why sickos do comedy, because we're comfortable being embarrassed in front of people.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. I guess just for the most part, you know, in talking about your podcast, when did you start with that first episode? I know you're on like episode 88 or something like that.
Yeah, right? I forget. We just dropped an episode today. Everyone should go check that out. Loud About Nothing.
Loud About Nothing. It's hilarious.
Thanks, bro. I started during the pandemic because I was like, fuck, I like miss performing so much, and I was getting sad. I don't know about you, but you heard this pandemic made people sad, and it made me sad. I was one of those people that got sad, you know? I could really disappear. So I like made sure, I was like, I need an outlet. I need something to do. I need like a deadline. I need to like, and there's only so much that you could like have a deadline with during the pandemic.
You mean deadline where you're like every, well, today you dropped every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday and Friday. I do 2 a week.
Right, okay.
I'm fucking, I mean, that's the way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got to put these out. I got to stay busy. Like, because I do episodes where it's just me and my co-host talking.
Robbie, right?
Yeah, Robbie, the cute boy. He's fucking cute as shit.
He is cute. I saw him in Gracini's. I was like, who's this fucking cute guy?
He's cute as shit. Yeah. That's why I always say we fucking jib-jab the podcast. We do his face, and I talk, and his mouth moves. We got it all. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got a fucking exclusive deal with jib-jab right now, okay? They're hitting me up. I'm going to be on a fucking Sunoco TV coming to you.
Holiday special featuring just Seed Ass. Let's go.
No, I'm about that. Like, I think it was good to have something to let my feelings out a little bit. As corny as that sounds.
No. I hear you.
I mean, no one listening's gonna be like, "Wow, Sebastian's letting his feelings out," but I need to yell about stuff. I need to tell people stuff.
Right.
And I missed that. And I was home with my parents. And they're not fun to tell stuff to.
Do you have siblings?
2. I'm a twin, bro.
You're a twin?
Mm-hmm.
Identical?
No, sister.
So fraternal.
Fraternal.
How's that?
People love that they know the word fraternal. I'll tell you that.
I just like that. I was like, identical and fraternal.
Yes, people always get excited when they say the word fraternal because it's not a word that you say.
You use a lot.
No, not a word. And you go, I know that word. I know that. I see the excitement in their eyes when they say fraternal. The fraternal, she's that's the one that went to FIT. She fucking, and you know what's interesting about having a twin? She's absolutely crushing life. and her and I had the same exact opportunities. If anything, same upbringing. We were in the same class every year of our fucking life, right? If anything, I had more of an advantage because I was a man, and she's so much further in life.
What does she do?
She's a senior VP of sales for a big I don't want to say, but like a company that sells home goods.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is she living out her passion?
I would say she's very happy. I think that's what she wanted to be doing, and that's what she did.
Right.
I also don't think that people's job has to be who they are.
Right.
You disagree?
I think that when you spend so much time doing something, I think it has a play on like who you are. You know what I mean? Like if you wake up in the morning and you wake up at like 8 a.m., you have to be at work by 9, and then you don't get off till 5 p.m. Like it just kind of sounds like your mind is triggered towards thinking about this particular thing. Did
you ever work a shitty job like that?
No, I worked in my family's real estate company. I was basically handed the job on a platter. So I worked there for like 5.5 years. And it got to a point where I was just like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just took the jump to do this, produce comedy shows, do stand-up, hopefully get back into improv. But yeah, just like doing this
don't get back
happy.
into improv.
What?
Dead ends, bro. Dead ends. I did everything I possibly could in improv, and it gave me what? I mean, I have an agent, a manager. I guess.
Well, I mean, but it's coming back though.
Yeah, we'll see.
You never know, man.
Well, you never know. So, and you were like, I'm done with that job because I only had one office job ever. I worked because I went to school originally for engineering.
Where did you go to college? By the way?
Manhattan College. Okay. Where'd you go?
UConn. I played tennis at UConn. That's
why
I went there.
He's very white, people. He's very white. Oh my God, that sentence was so white. I'm uncomfortable.
Fucking sick over there.
I'm uncomfortable, and I'm a very white boy.
Here we go, bro. U.S. Open passes. Yeah, bro. I was pretty serious for tennis tennis for a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. There you go. You're learning a lot about me.
UConn, is that a good?
We were okay. We were probably like 50 or 60 in the country in Division I.
So
we were.
Who's the number one? Who's the number one?
It's like a University of Florida, University of Virginia, Duke.
Duke,
Clemson.
Duke.
It's like Southern
of course.
schools,
yeah. Nice weather. They could be outside playing tennis more.
Totally.
Yeah, interesting.
And then also at like UConn, we'd have our bubble that we go to, but it wasn't on campus. So like we'd have to travel to Hartford, which is 25 minutes away, to go practice indoors. So a lot of time was taken up on the tennis team. And I only played on the tennis team for 2.5 years. What happened was actually, and I didn't mean for it to happen like this at all, but I got caught smoking weed in my dorm room, and we got caught by the cops, bro. And then after we got caught by the cops, like 2 days later, they drug tested us. Obviously, I failed. So for like 3 months, I didn't smoke weed. And then after the summer, I came back 3 weeks like into school. They hadn't tested us yet. And they finally hit us with a test, and I failed that one. And then for the third one, I just didn't show up. So
no show for the third test.
Yeah, I just decided that it wasn't my calling, and I didn't want to spend so much time doing that.
Did you decide it wasn't your calling, or did you like weed?
Both. 50-50. That was like, it's not being my calling.
The entire story is about how you're failing drug tests, failing drug tests, and then you go, but then I had to follow my passion. And that was the ending of the story. Which is weed. Wow, that's wild. I smoked a lot. I actually stopped smoking weed a little bit.
You did?
Yeah, not on purpose, which means I have my therapist says I have a very healthy relationship with it.
That's true.
If I accidentally stop smoking weed.
Sure.
And I was at one point, like 6 blunts a day kind of guy.
Wow.
I was like about that life.
Okay.
Grape Duchess. I still, when I smell that, it reminds me of when I was 15. You know what I mean?
That's a strong scent. Those blunts.
Of course, bro. I remember when the Game Duchess came out. You know the rapper, The Game?
Yeah.
He came out with the
Duchess?
Yeah, he has his own Duchess. And when it came out, Staten Island went wild. The kids, they were flying off the shelves. You might have thought it had Supreme on it. You know what I'm saying, bro?
To the Duchess, this may sound pretty ignorant, but the Duchess has the tobacco in it, and then you like peel it and then fucking lick it, throw it in your mouth.
A whole process.
Yeah.
There was and it was always, yo, bro, I rolled the fucking best Game Duchess you've ever seen. Nah, bro, you want to do me right? I do you a Philly. Everyone had their own specialty.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like that. I go, I like them all. You do it. I like just sitting here. You do the work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was not like, I was not into rolling, but I stopped smoking weed because you know what? Smoking weed at home alone sometimes isn't fun. It was for a while. See, you're on.
I was like, maybe, you know. Well, like here, I have no problem just like smoking a bowl, chilling, and enjoying myself, man. Like quarantine made me realize that like I really freaking like being alone.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like if I don't have anything planned at night, like if I'm doing a mic, stand up, the show, whatever, like I have no problem sitting here chilling alone, man. Like it's been a long time since I've even been on a date with a girl.
What's happening? What's happening in this regard? You're a handsome fella. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm not on
the worst thing in life is wasted potential. I'm not Robert De Niro.
On dating apps. I'm not like going out of my way to want to spend $100 on a date. I don't know. I just like my mindset has shifted towards focusing on trying to be who I want to be, bro. You know what I mean? That's all I got. As cheesy as that sounds, man. As cheesy as that sounds.
What about ass? Ass is nice. I hate to bring up,
but not when it costs $100.
Not when it costs $100.
If it was like somebody reached out to me for a coffee date or slid in the DMs and was like, oh, let's do this, or oh, I'm coming to your show this particular time. Okay, maybe it can be organized like that, but like I don't want to go on a dinner date and I don't want to go for drinks because I don't like drinking. I don't really drink.
Oh, okay.
I'm a smoker.
Sure. There's a lot of women that just smoke too, you know?
Yeah, and I think they probably have the same mindset as me. They're like, 100%. I don't want to leave my apartment.
You should just create a dating app being like, come over, smoke weed, and we could have fun.
Bro, that would be the best dating app out there.
You don't
need to spend money.
100%. Just be like Netflix and bake. You know what I mean? You're like just a fucking chill. We don't even need to hook up. Just like nice company.
Exactly. Get some friends.
It's nice when a girl comes over because the whole place smells like her for the next week. You know what I mean, bro? Like that shit will do some wonders for that. I'm in the
even need a freaking candle.
Oh, I know. Not even. I'll be like, should I eat this big sandwich? The apartment smells like women. It'll remind me to stay healthy.
It smells like an Italian sub.
Ooh, see, but I like different. I'm different than you.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
I like taking a woman out. I like making them feel fancy.
You don't get stressed when you're on the date and you're like, fuck, this isn't going to work out, but I know I still have to pay $100.
I feel like I'm in Goodfellas. I go, it doesn't matter. I go, this is for me at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Goodfellas or Scarface, by the way.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, dude. I love Goodfellas.
Goodfellas 100% all day.
Pesci, Ray Liotta. I don't even know who my favorite character in that movie is.
Yeah, I guess Ray Liotta is my favorite. I mean, I think it's immature to think Joe Pesci is your favorite character in that movie. Yeah. I think if Joe Pesci is your favorite character, grow up.
Yeah, grow the fuck up. How am I funny? Like a fucking clown?
It's the most obvious choice. You got to watch it again and be like, oh.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen it like 3 times.
Yeah, but
at least.
If I'm out on a date with a girl, I like to make them feel special. There's this thing in me.
That's sweet, bro.
It's not. It might be a little toxic. It might be like some Staten Island bullshit where it's like, hey, listen to me. You find a woman, you make her your princess. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I go, I gotta treat women. I gotta make sure they feel special and make them feel like.
Bro, but that's good, man. That's good, man. You're a sweetheart. Don't take that away from yourself. You're like, I'm a fucking dick. Make a woman feel nice.
I'm an asshole.
Respected.
I'll text you. I'll give you flowers. I'll pay for fucking dinner.
Don't even think about double texting. Fucking.
Don't you dare. Okay. I am a gentleman and I'm a fucking asshole.
How did you get here, by the way? Did you take?
I drove.
You drove your whip? See, that's the thing. Like, you guys in Staten Island, it should have been Jersey, right? No offense, obviously.
What do you mean?
I'm from New Jersey. Well, it's like where it is.
Oh, yeah, I know. Let's not have this convo. Let's not have this.
To look at the map.
We're having a good time.
Well, I wanted to know about the Staten Island ferry and how much you mess with that.
Hey, when I was younger, I did. And the best part about the ferry is they sell beer on it.
Oh, okay. I don't know that. Or maybe I did.
They sell Forster cans. You know those, the big oil cans?
What is it, like 16 ounces?
25.
Oh,
some Australian shit.
It's like 2 beers.
Yeah, a little more than 2 beers, right?
Yeah.
And it's the perfect amount. It's like a little bit of a challenge to drink it from one end to the other. Yeah. It's just enough of a challenge that you feel like you accomplished something.
You guys just freaking shotgun those puppies?
Oh, don't even. When I was in high school, I was a kid that I would shotgun a 24-ounce beer and have people cheering.
Oh.
And I would have to go stand in the corner and I would just dry heave alone for 5 minutes. I would get everyone riled up. Everyone would be like, Sebastian's going to shotgun a 24-ounce beer. Everyone would be cheering, Seb. Yeah. I fucking do it. And then they all go back to their business and I just go alone in the corner going, oh my God, my body. Yeah, so I was a 24-ounce shotgun guy.
How was growing up in Staten Island? Your thoughts on Staten Island compared to where you potentially are looking for apartments now, Brooklyn?
Well, I've lived in like Brooklyn and stuff like that. What's my thoughts?
Yeah.
People
how different is it compared to the other boroughs?
Well, it's the suburbs, first of all, right? And second of all, it's very toxic. Very openly toxic. People, like I just drove down my block and like my neighbors will stare at me like, what the fuck are you doing driving? Like everyone is just outwardly aggressive until you're nice to them.
So it's not like everybody will say hi to each other on the street.
Nope.
It's like, I'm not going to say hi until he says hi.
Yep. And at most, I know a neighbor for years. At most, I've only gotten a head nod. Years I've known the guy.
Yeah.
Most I've gotten a head nod. And I mean, I'm sure if I was like, I needed something, I could go knock on his door and he'd be helpful. But there's just a thing of like how I need to peacock and flex about who I am. I go to a gym on Staten Island, right? And I mean, it's just full of fucking toxic kings and queens.
Just a lot of steroids.
The director of fitness is literally, when he's in the building, I feel he's like the guy in charge of personal training. I feel uncomfortable because he's running around talking about how he's on HGH and Trent. You know what I mean? He's just excited, and everyone's like, "Yo, there's no way you're lifting that." He goes, "I got a little special friend." He's like laughing about how he's on steroids with all these other like it's all cops that go to the gym where I'm at too.
Okay.
Because that's what Staten Island is, you know, and it's just so toxic. I mean, the women there are queens. The men are kings because they're so small and so aggressive, just flexing like that. The women, there was one woman there. She's my absolute queen. Hair done, fake lashes on, fucking doing tri extensions, the fucking tri push downs.
Yeah.
She has gloves on, no masks, of course, no masks.
Yeah.
She has gloves on, and her fucking acrylic nails are sticking through the gloves.
Oh, man.
She is just living her best life in the ultimate outfit you've ever seen. You know, like these girls get dressed up for the gym in Staten Island.
Right. And like tans too.
Everyone. The tanning bed. There's a line for the tanning bed.
Right.
There's the tanning bed line is like you got to call ahead for a month. You know, it's like it's an exclusive bar. You know what I'm saying?
In terms of like vaccines over there, are you pretty familiar with people who like refuse it?
Yeah, what? I know people that refuse it. I got nothing to say about that.
Yeah, and that's just how it is.
That's just, I mean, I guess your body, your choice. People are dying, though. I don't know. Fucking have trouble sleeping, you know?
It's getting a little bit worse in L.A., man. Do you see that indoor mandates, like you need to wear a mask now inside?
I just wish people would understand that, like, taking the vaccine is going to help everyone, not just you. I think I don't know how political you get here, but I think they're selfish people.
I don't. I mean, like, besides the fact that I've talked openly about like Trump being an idiot in the past.
Sure. Hot take.
Yeah.
But too political for me. Trump is
but in general, I've said like people need to get their freaking vaccine.
Yes.
If they want to go back to life before the virus, you got to take it.
It shouldn't be political. That's the issue. It shouldn't be
and that's how it started.
A bipartisan thing about taking the vaccine, not taking the vaccine. And when it became that, it becomes a major issue. Right? Because all these people, and people are like, oh, we were never forced to take vaccines in the past. Yes, we were. Look at public schools. In order to go to a public school or any college, you have to get a certain amount of vaccines, or else there's going to be outbreaks of diseases that will kill people that don't exist anymore because we have a vaccine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think that if you're listening, your life's just going to be a little better. I feel ease. I believe in the vaccine.
Yeah, bro. Like, this would never happen.
I would never do this. Yeah. I was COVID strict.
Same.
I was not about that. I was not flirting. I was on Zoom. Okay. I was a Zoom king. Okay. But like, I think that like you just need to be like, even if you don't believe it, be like, at a certain point, be like, I want my life to be normal. I want things to get back to some sort of semblance of the old reality I knew. Yeah. So let's fucking take this vaccine.
And I'm praying and hoping, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be right, but like that no other indoor place will ever have to revert back to like what's happening in LA, you know, just because like Manhattan is so freaking dense that like people in the suburbs maybe think that they can get away with it, not taking the vaccine. They're like, oh, well, the only time I really am very close to people is when I'm in like ice cream aisle at the grocery store or whatever that may be.
Packed. The ice cream aisle is the if you want to bump shoulders, you head to the ice cream aisle and try to grab
vanilla.
try to grab a Halo top. It is packed. That's the melting pots. Is the ice cream aisle in New York City.
So Sebastian, tell us something about yourself that I myself don't know and people watching and listening might not know.
What don't you know?
Yeah, bro. Since this has been a great little conversation we've had. I've gotten to know you very well, and you're a great dude. I knew you were a great dude initially, but hey, you just affirmed my thoughts earlier.
Am I different at all from what you thought? I try to present as.
No. I think you were just. I thought you were a bubbly, nice guy who was cool. So there you fucking go, man. There's your title. Like bubbly, cool, fucking improv genius.
Bubbly
Sebastian.
and cool I like, because those are two words that's normally a feminine description is bubbly, and cool I like is.
Oh, you like that? I evened it out.
Because I think I am duality of feminine and masculine.
Me too, man. I should have been gay. I was this close to being gay. God, forgot to put on the switch at the end. He was like, oh, this, that, fuck. We forgot to make him gay. All right, next time, next life.
Have you ever tried jerking off to gay porn?
No, I've never done that.
Well, why haven't you? What if you love it?
No, I mean, I don't know. It's never crossed my mind to jerk off to gay porn. You have? What?
I tried it.
High school?
Yeah.
All right.
I said, well, let's see what the deal is. What? I mean, why not? What if Ted? Yeah. Why are we limiting ourselves? Right? Why are we not being like? What if I jerked off to gay porn? It was the thing that I loved most in the world. And
so you weren't afraid of that.
No, my parents are very open and liberal like that.
Yeah.
So like my parents asked me, my parents are the type of people who be like, if you're gay, it's okay. And I'll be like,
my parents say that too.
Yeah, and I think that's beautiful.
Because of how many times I've joked about being gay. It's like, oh, I'm gay or this or oh, that's there. Like, it's okay if you are gay, whatever.
Sure.
It may be,
I think because I did theater, there were people I knew that came out. I
went to a performing arts high school, so I exclusively knew gay dudes.
So I also think that then your parents are like, oh, I know your friends are experiencing this.
Exactly.
I want you to know if you want to, if this is you, this experience will be comfortable for you. I think my parents are doing a good thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, you should jerk off to gay porn. You should just give it a stamp, bro. I mean, why am I? Here's the deal. I don't like some types of foods, but I'm going to try them because what if they're the best food in the world?
Vegan.
I mean, this is your problem. You're vegan with porn too, bro. Okay? You're a fucking vegan porn ass. Why don't you try some fucking meats in your life, okay? I'm talking in your mouth and in your mouth. Okay, bro? I want you to try some meat, you vegan ass. Oh my God. You might love it.
This turned into a freaking sexual experiment. I freaking love it. No, but I had jaw surgery 2 years ago, and I wasn't able to chew meat or chew anything.
So this is your excuse?
Or whatever.
Oh, I thought this was your gay excuse.
Yeah.
I had jaw surgery. I can't be gay.
Meat. Yeah, literally. Fucking hilarious.
So what happened with your jaw?
I had I had it broken in 3 places. I had a crooked jaw. Oof. And
what happened?
TMJ surgery. I basically had one side of my mouth that was growing out further than the other side. So I just had a depleting gum line. It's known as girl jaw. That's how they refer to it on Google.
Girl?
Yes, because girls have their jaw grow at a different pace than their body sometimes. So if you notice, there are a lot of females.
This is terrifying.
Not a lot of females, but females who have a pretty significant underbite where their chin is out in front, and it's very hard to fix. I had braces. And after the braces, I had to get my jaw broken.
You're just making girls feel insecure. Every girl's staring in the mirror that listens to this podcast.
I apologize.
Everyone that's watching this right now is pause.
No, but they probably know what I'm referring to. It's TMJ surgery. Is
too much jaw.
I got too much jaw.
Is that really what it stands for?
No, but that should be. It's tuberculosis. I don't know. Yeah. You guys have Google. Just Google it. No, but yeah, TMJ. And that was a crazy turning point in my life. That was right around the time I stopped doing ketamine and that shit. And I got super fit into the gym. And that was, I think I saw the light, man. I saw the light after that freaking surgery.
But what happened? You stopped eating meat because of it?
Yeah, because I couldn't chew anything. I used to have chicken every single day, for either lunch or dinner.
Flex.
And I couldn't, I'm fucking rich. I couldn't, I couldn't chew, bro.
Yeah.
And so, eating bananas, eating soft foods, soup, whatever it was, I just transitioned into not eating meat.
Meat is classically hard. It's known. Yeah. I mean, I guess my doctor would love if I had fucking TMJ. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I transitioned to just fucking veganism.
Yeah, bro. I mean, in general, if you just have one plant-based meal a day, I think you'll just feel better. Have you gotten into any of those like health kicks or something like that?
This is offensive. He's even asking me. You know, no, this is a hate crime that he's even asking me.
I'm serious. You look thinner from the last time that I saw you on stage, for sure.
Really?
100%. Yes.
That's nice. I mean, I lift weights now.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So that's what it is, man. But you do look thinner, seriously.
That's nice of you to say.
Bro, I mean that.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man.
Look at this guy. He's turning red over here, man.
Oh my God.
Fucking.
I like to start my day with a flirt, okay?
Having a blast over here, bro.
No, you know what? I've tried everything, bro. I've dealt with my fucking weight shit since I was a kid. It was like, you always know the difference between a fat boy and a fat man, because a fat man will take off his shirt and he'll let all his friends laugh at his belly. If you were a fat boy, that shirt's staying on. Okay?
You're wearing it in the swimming pool.
I don't wear it in the swimming pool because you have to get over that.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, me and my sister would have a plan. We'd go to like a pool party. I'd be like, okay, you're gonna push me in the pool with my shirt on, and everyone's gonna think this is how deep it goes. Yeah. I go, you push me in the pool with my shirt on, and I'm gonna go, oh, you got my shirt wet. I guess I'll just keep it on.
How many times did you do this? Did anyone catch on?
Hundreds of times. Every time I go, no, not my shirt's wet. Ugh.
You're like, what the fuck, sis? Fraternal sis?
100%. And I was just like, this was my game plan, and everyone must have just been like, okay, Sebastian, your shirt's wet again. Somehow
let me ask you this. Would you try and maybe slowly transition to the vegan wave? Would a documentary or something that you saw on like Netflix change your mind maybe?
I have too many eating issues to even
Why do you knock it out like right away?
This is why he wanted me to come over. This is some fucking...
I'm going to convert this fucking guy to veganism.
Yeah, I went out with a girl who's a vegan.
Oh, okay.
It was hard.
When though? What year? Because
before pandemic.
Okay, so I think that the options in general are getting better.
We went to Blossom.
Blossom's great. No.
Yeah, it was great.
So,
spent fucking $150. You want to talk about? You want to talk about spending money? Spend $150 on spaghetti squash.
There are a number of faster food type of places in Manhattan that I could definitely recommend to you that taste like, oh, it tastes like a burger. Oh, it tastes like this.
Here's the deal.
Tastes like that.
I eat my vegetables.
Okay.
I eat 4-6 servings of veggies a day.
Sure.
So I mean, like, I'm doing that, and I try to buy. There was this idea that I heard. I don't know if I connect with it because I want to still eat meats, but it's like it's better to put your money into not factory farm stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Like put your money like you're actually helping it by putting your money into like free range stuff and stuff like that.
You never know, man, what free range could mean. Like, do
I know.
You fully know? Like, they could be outside in a field that's like set. You never fucking know.
I know. You don't got
the thing with me.
I thought I once was with this girl. We're going to a petting zoo. I go, this is gonna be great. We're gonna go to a petting zoo. We're gonna touch some pets. This is cute, right?
Yeah,
and
pets.
We got to the place, and I'm an idiot. It wasn't a fucking petting zoo. It was an animal sanctuary where abused animals go. And I thought we were gonna go to this cute thing. And so all of a sudden they go, oh, here, why don't you hold this rooster? I'll be like, oh, this rooster's so cute. We're holding it, and they'll be like, this rooster was abused by 14 men. It was like wild. But here's the thing: I heard all these sad stories. I left. I was hungry. I went to the gas station. I bought 2 hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeless in that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if you found things that you liked that taste similar to the foods that you've eaten in the past, I think that you would ultimately like it.
What's your idea on cheese?
No, I don't fuck with cheese.
Why?
And the fake cheese, I would eat, potentially, yes.
Why don't you fuck with cheese? Because the health side or?
Animal products.
But
and also health, too, yeah, man.
Yeah, the health.
It makes me feel better when I don't eat
I get
animals
that.
or have. The abuse is crazy. Like, people love dogs and love cats and shit, and while they're eating fried chicken or whatever.
I don't love dogs or cats, so at least I'm consistent.
But in general, you know. I love animals.
I know. No, I get that.
Yeah, so I think that it's health, it's just in general cruelty, but especially since foods nowadays, I'm thinking, kind of taste more like the meats. I think it's definitely been an easy trip for me.
Interesting.
Like I won't have anything that has milk in it. Like I have to look for dark chocolate, which that's something that I miss.
I like dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
So
I also don't drink milk or anything like that. Or
so no dairy really.
I do cheese. I'm a cheese queen.
Right,
okay.
Right. Have you ever tried the plant-based cheese or no?
Yes.
Okay, and you don't mess with them.
Oh my God!
It's taking a little bit, but I think
it's fucking with the condom on, brother. Okay, it's fucking with the condom on.
Eventually, we'll get a good cheese.
Literally, soy cheese is using a fleshlight, but you put a condom on, so it's not even a real person on the other side. Okay.
Cashew cheese. They have so many different types of cheese, but they do need to figure out the cheese situation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm about so before I went to the vegan restaurant, I looked up on a website. I go, what do you get at a vegan restaurant? This is how out of my elements I was. And they told me, they go, what, rather than get like a substitute, get something that is a vegetable-based dish, like eggplant or something that you know you like already.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's a better entry point than like trying like a Beyond's burger from McDonald's or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so.
But I think that if you do like burgers in general, and you had a Beyond Burger, I think that's something that you'd enjoy.
Interesting. How much do you get? A lot of protein in every day? This has turned into a complete bro session right now. How much protein you get, bro?
Like, dude, I eat chickpeas almost every day, if not every day. A couple cans, beans. Like, I'll eat my lunch usually costs like $5, man. Like when it's just like 3 cans of whatever, maybe with hot sauce on it.
Interesting. I mean, that's really healthy
for me, you know. And then like, I love fruit. Can't get enough of fruit these days.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get a mixed fruit cup for like from the grocery store every day.
Yeah.
It's super satisfying in terms of like an after meal treat. But like, it's also because it took me a long time to get here, man. Like, having my jaw broken in 3 places helped because I had so much time. But I'd say transferring over to being vegan was one of the better choices I've ever made.
You know what? I'll make you this promise today, Ted.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten yet today.
Let's go.
I won't eat any meats today.
Me too. You do a little intermittent fasting or what?
You know what? I like to go workouts.
Fasted.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like to lift.
Should.
Yeah. I think it just the health benefits is much. It's great.
Yes.
It also doesn't weigh you down. You know. So I'm gonna go to the gym after this. So I like to work out fasted. So I don't purposely do it, but like, I mean, I'll eat a piece of salmon at 2 a.m. You know. Right, I am wild like that.
Yeah.
But I 100% today. I will go without meat for you, Ted, and I'll see how. Yeah, and I'll DM you later. I'll tell you what I ate.
You have to make it though through the night though. You can't.
I'll make it. I'll sleep. Until I don't believe in midnight. Whoever believes in the day ends at midnight is a fucking child. Okay, the day doesn't end at midnight. That's when it fucking
starts, dude.
Yeah, that's when my day begins. Okay, we're not the same. Okay,
grinding, bro. Sebastian, that's great to hear, man. And we may have a new vegan. I don't think I've ever convinced anyone on the Ted Jones Royal Couch here. I
said I'll try it one day. Okay,
whatever, man. I think that'll help. I think you'll feel better. Bro.
I'll DM you what I ate today. Okay.
Great, man. So, Sebastian, before we get out of here, man, I know I already asked you if you wanted to let people know, but I guess we did hit that subject. So, what else you got, bro?
I mean, just come out, see me live.
Shout out your Instagram, please.
Oh, my Instagram, Sebastian Conelli. Please check that out. Please check my podcast out, Loud About Nothing. We're doing 2 episodes a week, so come check that out. Also, I got live shows August 20th at the Asylum, where Ted's got his show. We're doing a show, New York is Phenomenal. We have an after party afterwards. We did it already. The after party was packed. We had a fucking playlist. Everyone was jumping. Everyone was getting hammered.
Oh, dude, that's what we're doing on this Friday. Yeah, bro. So hopefully we'll have as much fun as you guys had last.
You're gonna. It was incredible. So please, everyone, if follow me, I post about my shit all the time.
Loud About Nothing podcast. Seriously, Sebastian Conelli, bro. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Yeah, mother.